Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Earlier today, I made a video on this, but I rotated them 6 degrees, and I want to rotate them now 45. It opens up a whole new problem. I'm going to go just start with the old one, and then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to grab it right there. If you don't get the four-sided cross, you're going to squish it. I think I'm got it, but then it just, and you got to be right on. And if you remember on the other video, we stopped right there. All right, now what I'm going to do is hit C and put that one right on top. But for 45 degrees, because there's a tighter knit, I don't grab both of them. I'm going to grab and go like right, maybe one more down. I'm going to just double check and make sure it's C. Now the other one we did lower, but these are closer together. So I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in and nudge it out of the way. And then I'm going to delete that. Then I'm going to take that, I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to Control D, alternate C, and I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. Now I need to kind of know what the distance is of these lines I did earlier, and I'm just going to use them for a reference. I've upped my digit pretty high. So we're at point, I'm going to have to write that out, 0.2857. It really rounded it off, but that's what you need when you're working this close. Now I'm going to go to effects and contour. We had in the earlier video, we did 6 blends, but I only have one object, so I need to contour 7. And I'm going to type in 2.857. That's what we want. And if you look, the lines match up. Now what I want to do, but see, it's not touching this line. So what I need to do, because it's a contour, I can make this thing, let's make it 105%. You have to make both of them 105%. And then contour this. Not even close yet. Well, you know what? Maybe that didn't take. That didn't take. Okay. See how much closer it is now? So now let's go 110. We might be too far. No, I guess I haven't been hitting enter. All right, now contour that. See how close we're getting to the line? But we're also, this line, these lines don't really matter, because if you remember, we're going to delete that line anyway. So let's go back and make this thing, let's make it 120%. Then 120%. We can always go back and let's contour that. And look how close it is. We're right there. So let me zoom in so you can see how close we are. And you know what? You could probably measure that. But I'm not that mathematically. I'm going to go 118. You have to do both of them because that's what you're shooting for. And then let's contour that. Look at that. We're just a hair big. Now, some of you, I'm hoping a math guy will, I don't think there's any math that could do this. 117 enter. Well, you know what? We might have already been there. I didn't hit that one correctly. We're really close. It has to be perfect though. So let's take both these and let's see what, if we're just a hair short. Okay. So we need to make this just a hair bigger. So we're going to go 117.5. 117.5. Some of you are saying that's a lot of work, but if you want it perfect, and look at the difference. So now we're a little bit over. And over wouldn't be terrible. I would take that. Well, let's go 117.4. I can't even remember which way we were going. And that's really close enough for the video at least. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to take this, grab this and break the contour apart. I'm going to go ahead and group it together, Control G. You know, I don't really care about that, so I'm going to delete it because we're working in the center of the page. I'm going to make them all red, and I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it to 45 degrees. If you remember, we were, oh, did I delete the wrong one? No. Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't group it together. Yep. Now Control D, Alternate C to have it rotate from the center and rotate it to 45 degrees. Let's look at our lines. Look pretty good. We'll know in a second if we messed up. Now, just like in the previous video, we're going to make this one black. And we're going to, well, you know what? I need one more. No, that's right. I'm going to come through here. Oh, I still got the center one. That's what made it look weird. So, well, I had a lot of copies of that. So I'm going to zoom in, take my virtual segment delete key, hold down your Alt key. That looks good so far. If you're over the line, sometimes it'll cut those other lines out. See, something's going on that's not perfect, but I think it's going to work. See, I'm stopping at that black circle. This saved, when I started doing that and getting rid of making the one circle black, it saved me a lot of time because I didn't have to look any further. I just see a black circle. Then I'm going to group these together, Control G, and I'm going to use my Smart Fill tool. Let me zoom in. Pretty cool. Now we can move these out of the way. Let's go ahead and put black lines there. Let's Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, Alternate C to have it rotate from the center, and rotate it 45 degrees. And look at that. Now, granted, that took a lot of work. Maybe I have a couple of math mentors that might, I mean, I don't know. To me, that's not even common math. That's just trial and error. But that's pretty cool. And I'm sure you could do it. You could do it with much more than 45s because it would start being weird looking. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea how to do something like that in the future. And thank you for watching.